What is up, guys? Maki-sama here, back with another video, and this one is a special one, and also it's the old me, if you cannot tell. Anyways, so the topic of today's video is me explaining my Dragon Ball Daima power levels. So we will do that through the use of a tier list. So this is a tier list I found on tiermaker.com. As you can see, I've already written the levels: human level, base level, Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, and 4 level. So let's get started and I'll explain to you how it works as we go. So first of all, let's start with Goku and we will put him at the base level. Super Saiyan Goku at the Super Saiyan 1 2 level. Same with Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Same with Super Saiyan 3. And same with Super Saiyan 4. This is adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku though. All of these are the adult versions of Goku. We are going to use these as the baseline. Now, Mini Goku. So the thing is, a lot of people think that Super Saiyan 3 and even Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku are weaker than base Goku, which I can understand where they are coming from because base Vegeta against Goma had a much better performance than Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku, or at least that is how it appears on a first glance. But I do not think that was the intention of the writer. Like the characters, they were supposed to be incredibly nerfed, but I think this is going a little bit too far because the Tamagamis were still impressive enough to have defeated Dabura, and I do not think the margin boost that Dabura got made him that much stronger. So, what I personally think is that the mini versions of the character are significantly weaker than their adult forms, but not like tens of times or hundreds of times. I think if base Goku in his adult form is 100, then mini Goku would be a 75. So like it's a 25% decrease, one fourth of their total power, which is still a lot, but not as much as people would like to. Like some people who like to highball things would like to assume. A lot of people are using that as evidence that base Goku is stronger than Dabura, which does have its evidences, but it's only in the anime, and I do not think it was Toriyama's intention at all to make Goku and the others that much stronger than everybody else. So it will be the same with these other forms of Goku. They are weaker than their adult forms, but not by dozens of times. Okay, so like this is the first point of contention. Super Saiyan for Mini Goku. I think, of course, it is not weaker than base adult Goku, but I do think that Super Saiyan 3 adult Goku would be stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku because whether even though it's like I think it was the intention to show that the mini characters were massively nerfed. So I think like this at the very least is given because Vegeta had a better performance against Goma than Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku. Speaking of whom, let's rank Vegeta here as well. I think Vegeta, as usual, is a bit weaker than Goku in the same forms. Okay, these guys do not have Super Saiyan 2 adult Vegeta here, which is fine. Mini Vegeta, though, I do think that Mini Vegeta is stronger than Mini Goku. So this is a strange thing you might ask, like, what is the why do you think that? Is it implied anywhere? I do not think it is explicitly told, and even some people would like to argue that Goku had a lot more experience in the world, in the demon realm, so he would be stronger than Vegeta. But I think the biggest thing that the Chibi fight, the mini Saiyans lost was range. Their biggest challenge was a lack of range. And Vegeta in his child form, he is taller than Goku. And while Vegeta in his adult form is shorter. So Vegeta has always been a step behind. But as a as its chibified version, as a mini form, Vegeta should be physically stronger than Goku. So I think he is slightly stronger, and I just like throwing him a bone as well. Like this is the only time he will be taller than Goku. So I guess I'll put him above Goku for this one. Same with their child forms. Super Saiyan 2 Mini Vegeta is over Super Saiyan 2 Mini Goku. and same with Super Saiyan 3. Okay, now for Piccolo, if you believe that the base Saiyans are stronger than Piccolo, which so the evidence that a lot of people cite is that Goku defeated Paikuhan in his base form, and Paikuhan or Picon in the English dub, I guess. He took down Cell in a single strike. But I think that was more like a special technique, like the Kaioken. Paikuhan was also trained by a Kai, just like Goku was trained by King Kai, North Kai. So I think it could be a similar technique to the Kaioken, and we don't see him using that again. We also know that Paikon's burning attack is incredibly strong, so it's not too big of a reach to assume that Pycon's burning shoot that he used to take down Cell wouldn't be that much stronger. So I do not think that Piccolo is weaker than the base Saiyans, but I do think that he is weaker than the Super Saiyans. So I think he would be around the beginning of Super Saiyan 1 level. With Mini Piccolo, it's the same. As for Krillin, I think of course he's weaker than adult Goku and Vegeta. Um, but is he weaker than Mini Goku and Vegeta? I think you could go either way. So I would put him above Vegeta and uh, no, I guess I'll put him below, slightly below. So these Mini Goku and Vegeta should be around Cell Saga around their Cell Saga base forms instead of their Buu Saga. So I think Krillin is not there yet, but he is incredibly close. He would be able to give them a good fight. Mini Krillin would of course be weaker. Mr. Satan is the first human level character, and I guess he will stay at the top of human level. He is incredibly weaker than all of the other characters in this list. Mini Mr. Satan would be below this as well. As for Android 18, I do think that she is still stronger than the base Saiyans. I do not think that the base Saiyans surpass the androids or Piccolo. I know a lot of people disagree with this, but if you've been watching my power levels, you know how I feel about this. Same with Mini Android 18. She is not that much weaker. For Marin, she would be stronger than the average human, but she'd still be weaker than Mr. Satan. As for Chi Chi, yeah, I guess she would be the strongest one in the human level. She's nowhere near Krillin or Goku or Vegeta even in their base forms, but she is much stronger than all these other characters. Bulma is the weakest. I think she would be stronger than Baby Marin, but she should be still weaker than Mr. Satan even as a kid because he's still the champ. Okay, for Goten, do I think that Goten is stronger than Mini Goku? I definitely do not think that. I think he is even weaker than Krillin, but not Mini Krillin. Same with Trunks. I think he is weaker than adult Krillin. Okay, so some people might say, why are you ranking Krillin so high? So the humans in Dragon Ball Z have a lot of feats in the anime that put them close to the level of the base Saiyans. Krillin was shown sparring with Goten, and it seemed like he was winning. And after that, of course, he trained the other world, and he defeated Olivu. I guess, if I remember, he did defeat him. He was at least shown to be fighting him, or I guess Yamcha was. In any case, like these characters are strong; they're not that weak. Baby Goten and Trunks, though, they are a completely different story. I do not think they were implied to be that strong, especially when Goku had a power level of 2 as a baby. Master Roshi is stronger than Chi Chi, and I think young Master Roshi would be even stronger than that. He's the only character who would gain strength because he wouldn't be held back by his old age. The Ox King would be weaker than Chi Chi, but he's still stronger than most of the cast. Oolong is just a regular guy. He might be, yeah, he's weaker than Bulma, but he should be stronger than Kid Bulma. And same with Oolong, he should be weaker than Kid Bulma. A little too long is weaker than Bulma. Same with Puar. Yamcha should be weak. Is Yamcha stronger than Trunks and Krillin? I do think that. Yeah. Okay, so now we have Mr. Boo, the fat one, and we have his mini version. So a lot of people think that Mr. Boo lost his strength after he like split into good Boo and evil Boo, and that is certainly the case. We see evil Boo took most of the power, but I think that he can still access more power when he gets angry. He did put up a better fight than Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Vegeta. So I will put him still at the bottom of SS3 level. In the case of Mini Boo though, so how much stronger would that make him? Um, I guess he would be above the Super Saiyans, or yeah, I think this sounds good. He's weaker than Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, but he's stronger than Piccolo. Though I guess he could be stronger as well. I guess I'll just put him below the Super Saiyan 2s. Yeah, that sounds fine. Okay, now we have another character that is very debatable in terms of how strong he is. So Shin is stated to be in the El Manga Legendario, which is I don't think it is a canon source still, but it is an official source. It does say that he's as strong as Super Saiyan Goku in the Cell games, and he and Piccolo was also scared of him. So I think that Shin, with his magic, I think he should be around the same level as Cell Game Super Saiyan Goku. But physically, he could definitely be a lot weaker, since we see that none of the Kaioshin were able to take out the Z Sword, but Gohan was able to take it out as a Super Saiyan, and then later he was even able to like wield it better than anyone else, than any of the Supreme Kais. Minishin would be, I guess, if adult Shin is stronger than adult Piccolo, then Minishin would be stronger than Mini Piccolo. Yeah, Kibito is on the level of the base Saiyans. Gohan says that it will be a difficult fight if they had to fight in the World Tournament without transforming into a Super Saiyan. But I think he should be weaker than Yamcha, Krillin, and the others. So Mini Kibito would be weaker than that, but not massively so. Dende, like Dende can perform high speed flight, and like he has a power level that was like considerable enough to be detected, and he got his potential unlocked by the Grand Elder Guru. So I think he should be stronger than Chi Chi, even though Chi Chi is incredibly strong. But he should be weaker than Master Roshi, who is a trained martial artist. And as we see in Super, he continued training. So I think he should be between Chi Chi and Master Roshi. Kid Dende, on the other hand, yeah, I guess he's stronger than Marin. Mr. Popo should be stronger than Chi Chi, and I guess he'd be just a step behind Dende because he has an official power level of 1030, and which would make him stronger than Kami and King Piccolo by a lot. But I guess like him being stronger than Kami, almost being as strong as a Cyberman. I guess when he was training the Saiyans on Earth, on Kami's lookout, not the Saiyans, not the humans. He was training the humans on Kami's lookout, so he got stronger by training them, I guess. Uh, Mini Popo could be below that. Shenron should be equal to Dende. Like if we are talking about Kami Shenron, he would be above Chi Chi, but below everyone else. But Dende Shenron should be equal to him, if not in terms of strength, then in terms of magical power at least. Now, Glorio was explicitly stated to be stronger than Shin, so I would put him above Shin and even above Piccolo, which is quite impressive. But of course, he was much weaker than even Super Saiyan Mini Goku. Now, this goldfish can perform universal travel at incredible speeds. So, actually, I think he should be on the top of the list, even though he has no battle feats. Just by being able to travel that fast would put him here, and like nobody really challenges him except that like he can be turned off with a switch. But other than that, he should be strong enough technically. What the hell is this thing? Do we even see this dragon? Um, I guess I'll put. Uh, okay, so like he's one of the demon realm um, creatures. I would put him above the humans. So at the top of human level seems fine. Same with these orcs. They should be stronger than everyone else. Now the demon realm has heavy air, and these guys should be strong enough to give the other characters a little bit of trouble. So I think that they are that strong. Same with the Gendarmerie Force. I think these three can beat Raditz, while most of the other people in this tier are weaker than Raditz. Like this random demon realm person, though, I do not think she should be stronger than the martial artist. So like you could put her above Mr. Satan, but below the martial artist, like the Ox King and the others. Same with this guy. Would even put her above Mr. Satan though. Yeah, I guess the demon realm having heavy air would make them much stronger than the other characters. So it isn't too out of the question for them to be that strong. Okay, now Pansy was able to fight against the gendarmerie, the elite forces, uh, like the regular soldiers of Goma. So she should be stronger, even though like a lot of them were able to overwhelm her. But that was multiple people against a single person. This is just Pansy in her different clothes, so she'll go here. This is one of King Kadan's warrior, so I'll use it as her as a representative of all of Kadan's soldiers. They were able to force Goku to transform, or at least like Goku felt the need to transform against them. So I think that they should be at the bottom of the base level, but above everyone else in the human level. King Kadan himself should be stronger than his soldiers, being the king. At least that's what I think. Now, High Base can should he be stronger than Chi Chi and the others? Now, the thing is that he can fly, which is a big deal in Dragon Ball. Um, like it requires some amount of key control. So I think I could see him above Chi Chi, but below Mr. Popo. Or if you wanted to put him like just above the other Demon Realm characters, I guess that could work as well. Maybe that would, yeah, maybe that fits better. I don't think he can take on Chi Chi, who's a trained martial artist, and Ox King, who was also trained by Roshi. This guy, so Goku thought that Glorio could not take him on, but I think that that was just referring to Glorio without his magic. So Glorio with his magic and Shin Nahare, or the Supreme guy with their magic, they are above here. But if we have to just talk about them physically, so then I would put them around here, below Yamcha, but above Kibito and the others. So this guy should also be here. He could even be stronger than Yamcha though. Yeah, above Mini Yamcha, definitely. I think that. Yeah, I think the adult versions of these characters should be above the mini versions. That seems fine. Yeah. Yeah, so he should be somewhere around here. He could even be stronger than Goten and Trunks. Yeah, I think I would put him here. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, or maybe even above Yamcha, just for the sake of it. This is Pansy's hacker, Peril. So, like, he's just a normal guy. I guess I could put him around here. So, above the average people, or maybe even below the average people. Somewhere around here. Yeah, this seems fine. But below Hibis. Tamagami 3, Goku needed to use Super Saiyan 2 to defeat him. So, he should be around this level. Um, Yeah, okay, so these are the Dragon Ball thieves. They were able to give Goku trouble, like as in Goku could not catch them. They fleed Goku. They escaped him. So they should be kind of strong. I guess I would put them below King Kardan, but below his soldiers, yeah. So like maybe here seems good. Neva, physically he should be around the same level as Dende, but he also has incredible magic, and he also has that red-eyed Namekian form. So, like, if you're not aware, the red-eyed form is, I think it was the first time it was shown was in Ultimate Tenkaichi, but it was never really explained what that is. Um, in the Dragon Ball Heroes games, it acts as a transformation that is equal to Super Saiyan God. So if you do not know Super Saiyan God, I personally think it is at least a 20,000 times multiplier, because like Vegito is at least as strong as Super Saiyan 3, and Super Saiyan God is at least stronger than Super Vegito. So like how strong would that make him? I think that would put him around Kibito's level, so either above or below him, like anything goes. I guess I would personally put him here, above Kibito. Or maybe above, even above Goten and Trunks, maybe. Either way works. I'll put him here. The Kraken is cracked. He has incredible power. Goku and Vegeta thought they could not take him on, but they did not transform into Super Saiyan 3. So I think he should be around. Is he stronger than Majin Buu? Do I think that? Yeah, I guess he is strong. He should be around this level. This is Tamagami 2. Tamagami 2 initially was weaker than Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Vegeta. But after he powered up, he was able to overpower Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and Vegeta felt the need to transform into Super Saiyan 2 to take him out. So I think he should be above Super Saiyan 2 Mini Vegeta, but below Super Saiyan 2 Adult Vegeta. The hamsters from Megath were strong, so I guess I would put them here. Like, are they above these Dragon Ball thieves? I think they are. Are they above King Kardan? They could be, but they could be not. I think around here seems good because the hamsters in great number could overpower Goku to an extent, and you could say the same about the King Kardan's soldiers. So I guess this level works good for them. The Megath giants, on the other hand, absolutely cracked. They eat krakens for breakfast. I mean, their children eat krakens for breakfast. I think they should be at least this strong. Once again, Goku Vegeta did not use Super Saiyan 3 against them. So, like, these Mega Giants could be weaker or stronger than Super Saiyan 3, at least the mini forms. I guess I would put them below Super Saiyan 3 forms. But it could go either way, really. So like the Megath dogs, this is actually a little puppy, I think. That it was able to overpower Goku, and Goku had to use the Kamehameha to defeat him. So I would say that it's stronger than anyone else here, but weaker than Mini Goku. Goma in his base form was stated to be strong by the Supreme Kai, so I think that he should be above the Supreme Kai, but weaker than anyone else here. Yeah, I think he should be stronger than Glorio, but weaker than the Super Saiyans. Koma with his third eye, of course, is stronger than anyone else. So as of recording this video, the final episode is not out. Um, so I don't know if he would end up being stronger than Goku or not. But I think that Goku would be able to take him on. So I'll put him above the Super Saiyan 3s, but below the adult Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, just for a reference, I do not think that Super Saiyan 4 is a 10 times multiplier over Super Saiyan 3. I think that GT Super Saiyan 4 is that strong, but Super Saiyan 4 in Daima seems weaker. Like them being transformed back into adults was a bigger boost than Super Saiyan 4 itself. So I think it's more like a 500 times multiplier if Super Saiyan 3 is a 400 times multiplier. Degesu was not that strong. He got defeated by Piccolo in one hit. So he should still be this strong because he is like he resembles the Supreme Kai. I would assume that he's around the same level, maybe on the lower end. So he should be stronger than the androids, but weaker than Piccolo, Shin, and the rest. As for Arinsu, I think yeah, in the so they released these wafer stickers, and in that Degesu is stronger than Arinsu. Like they have these cards with the power levels on them. So like if for example if Degesu is 4,000, then Arinsu is 3,900. So Arinsu is like stated to be big in the only official material we have. Arinsu is stated to be weaker. All right, let's get the rest of this done as well. Let's move on to Marba. Marba is like she should be strong. Like if we consider that she's a better magician than Babidi and Bibidi, then that should put him around here, below Piccolo and Shin, but above their mini forms. So why do I have her that strong? It's because Babidi should be around the same level. Babidi thought that he could take on the Supreme Kai, and the Supreme Kai should be stronger than Degusu and Arinsu, and Mini Piccolo and the Mini Supreme Kai. Like even though the Kaioshin did get stronger, he shouldn't be that much weaker when he was younger. So I think Marba should be around this level. Moving on to Majin Ku and Majin 2. I think Majin Ku should be stronger than Erinsu because like the first Majin that Maba created was weaker than Erinsu, but Ku showed at least a little bit more potential. So he should be stronger than Arinsu, and by extension, he could be even stronger than Degesu. But I guess I'll just put him here for now. Uh, as for Do, Do should be stronger than Super Saiyan than the Super Saiyan 2s, and he was stronger than Tamagami 1, so that would put him above Tamagami 2, who I think is weaker than Tamagami 1. So, like, why is that? Why is Tamagami 1 stronger than Tamagami 2, even powered up by Neva? Because he entered this, like, enhanced form via him being powered up by Neva, while Tamagami 1 could do that on his own. And he was still defeated by Majin Ku in his base form. So, Majin Ku should be around here. Majin Du in his transformed state, he should be he's mimicking a Super Saiyan 3. So he should be in the same general tier. But I think that he would still be weaker than the original Majin Buu. Now we have these Ginyu Force knockoffs. I think they should be stronger than Kadan's regular soldiers, but they could be weaker than King Kadan himself. And I'll just arrange them in their order. So, like the leader, Kardem is the strongest. Number two is second, number three is third, number four is fourth, and number five is the weakest. Because we do not see them doing anything else. This random demon girl should be weaker than Ibis, but I guess she could be weaker, stronger than Peril. So she should be around here. Uh, the demon Purunga was able to defeat Goma with one finger, so he should be stronger than literally anyone else here. He is insanely strong. Abura with the third eye should be around the same level as Goma. Though I guess he did not power up, like from what we know, he did not power up like Goma. So like he could be around here, maybe. Um, yeah, this seems better. So this is where Goma would be before he gets more and more amped by the third eye. The good demon king. I'm assuming he did not have the third eye, so he should be as strong as the other demon kings and supreme guys, who I think are on roughly on the same level as each other. So I think he would be stronger than Goma slightly, or he could be weaker. Like we know literally nothing about him except that he ordered Rhymus or something. So I guess I would put him here, slightly above base Goma. Rhymus himself is was stated to be the highest authority in the universe, so I would put him even above the Red Porunga. Now, finally, closing off, we have Dabura. Dabura was strong enough to give Super Saiyan Gohan trouble, but is he stronger than Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta? He was stated to have been defeated by Tamagami 3, like he could not defeat Tamagami 3. So I think what makes most sense to me is that Goku and Vegeta in their Super Saiyan forms are weaker, but in their Super Saiyan 2 forms they would be stronger. This is further reinforced by the fact that in the anime, Goku's Kili level, when Babidi measures his power against Yakon, is 3000, while Dabura is said to be like even above 4000 or at least 4000. So he should be stronger than Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, but weaker than the Super Saiyan 2s. And finally, what an underwhelming note to end this on. But this regular guy, thief guy that worked for Dabura. Alright, so this is the final list. Let's start from the top. Of course, Ramus is the strongest. Second is the red Porunga. Then this fish, and then of course Goku and Goma. Though I guess these two could swap according to the next episode, the finale. And then the Super Saiyan 3 tier characters are here. The Super Saiyan 1 and 2 tier characters are here. The base tier characters are here. And finally, these are the weakest characters. So let me know what do you think. So as I hope you understood why I put these characters the way I did. And okay, my battery is also running low. So all right, I will end this segment here, and after this, I will tackle all of the questions that you guys left for me. All right, so let's tackle your questions now. The top three questions that were asked. In fact, like the options that I had given you guys. But the first one was, is Wuhan stronger than Goma? And really, I wanted to compare Goma and Buu in general. So it would seem that Goma is at the very least stronger than Fat Buu because he was stronger than Super Saiyan 3, Goku, and Vegeta. Like, maybe he wasn't even stronger than them, but like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta could not defeat Goma, while Super Saiyan 3 Goku said that he could defeat the Fat Majin Buu, and he even stated that he could defeat Kid Buu if he had his full power, but of course that did not pan out. So now it comes to, do you think that Super Buu was stronger than Kid Buu? That is another totally separate debate. But Super Buu was stronger than Fat Buu, and Super Buu was stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I understand that is also contentious, slightly, but most people would agree that like Super Buu was stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And so the thing is that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta was giving a beating to Goma, but against Super Buu, Goku did not think that he could defeat Super Buu even with the help of Vegeta, even when they were inside Buu in that one filler. So I do think that Super Buu could be stronger than Goma, even with his strongest forms. So, think about it this way: Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is roughly on the same level as Goma, um, who is powered by the evil third eye. He cannot defeat Goma because of his stamina issues and because of the fact that Goma literally cannot be defeated unless he is hit on the back of the head three times. But Super Buu, on the other hand, he he should be stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta combined. So Super Buu by himself is arguably stronger than Goma. So that would make Super Buu, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Ultimate Gohan, Bootenks, Buhan, all of these characters should be stronger than Goma. And now that I think about it, that makes sense. That explains why Gohan was left out of the story, because either he would have lost his ultimate form, which I do think that is the case. He would be much weaker, and there is no use for putting him in the demon realm if he's just going to job to everyone, if he's just going to be incredibly weak. Or he would have been much stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and he would just trivialize everything. He would be even be able to defeat Goma easily. So I do think that Super Buu and by extension Buhan is stronger than Goma. Now the second option, which was the most voted actually, was why does Goku always win these polls? Why does Goku always win these polls? So the answer is that it has kind of become a meme to always vote for Goku. I believe it initially started because people misinterpreted the questions. Of course, like even in a power scaling debate, there are certain characters that are stronger than Ultra Instinct Goku, but people would still choose Goku. And after that, it kind of became a meme to always vote for Goku. Even when the question asked is who is the cutest girl, people would still vote for Goku. And I still find it funny. So keep voting for Goku. Anyways, and the third question was, is adult base Vegeta stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku? So as I explained in the beginning of the video, I do not think that that was the intention. Toriyama has always been a downplayer. Like he downplays the characters even more than me. And so I do not think that it was his intention to have base Vegeta being stronger than Dabura, or much so stronger than Dabura that let's think about it this way. Super Saiyan 2 Goku defeated Tamagami 3, who defeated Dabura. So let's just say that Super Saiyan 2 Goku is stronger than Dabura. In Super Saiyan 3, Goku is 4 times stronger than that. And we do not know the multiplier for Super Saiyan 4. But as I said, even if we lowball it and say it's only a little bit stronger than Super Saiyan 3, at least in Dragon Ball Daima, that would still make Base Vegeta 4 times as strong as Dabura if we take it at face value, which I do not think is the case. I certainly understand why it could be, but I just personally do not think that is how it is. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Okay, so the next question is from IFFI Xyleria. They ask, why do you put Kid Vegeta greater than Kid Goku? Goku has shown more feats, even almost taken down Vegeta in the first episode of the series. Yeah, in the first episode, it did seem that Goku was stronger than Vegeta, and I agree with that, which is why I give adult Goku a greater power level than Vegeta. But as I said, Goku also has the physical advantage. He is much bulkier. Like even the officially stated weights and heights put Goku physically stronger than Vegeta. Vegeta has a height of 5 feet and 4 inches, while Goku is 5 feet and 9 inches tall. That's a 5 inch difference just in height alone, and Goku also weighs more. So when they're both turned into kids, and Vegeta, I'm not sure why Vegeta is taller. Is it because he's older than Goku, but Vegeta is taller than him, and like we do not have any official weights or heights, but that would make Vegeta heavier than Goku, and they're always depicted as equals. So I think like unless there is something official stated for it, which yeah, speaking of which, the wafer stickers that release for Goku and Vegeta put them equal. So at the very least, Goku and Vegeta should be equal, but I think that mini Vegeta is slightly stronger than Goku. Like just because he has a range advantage, first of all, which was a big thing back when Roshi defeated Goku in the 21st tournament. Um, like for everything, I think it points to Vegeta being stronger, and there is nothing contradicting that. Okay, so then they ask, then I think Gendarmerie chosen to destroy Z fighters were a lot weaker than Z fighters. I do not think they come in millions, but I know you have explanation. Please get it. Yeah. So like basically everybody in the demon realm is just much stronger, and yeah, we cannot say how strong exactly the Gendarmerie forces are, but I would assume, given by how confident Goma was in their strength, like they still thought that the Gendarmerie force could do something. So I think that they should be stronger than the regular soldiers of King Kadan, and a bunch of them were able to make Goku transform into a Super Saiyan. So I think that they should be in the same ballpark, so that like if the five of them ganged on Goku or Vegeta, then I think they would be able to give them trouble. So they cannot be that weak, is what I think. And last, I think that in kid version, all these Z fighters become so weak. Not only they are not well adapted to their body, also they were not able to perform their skills with full power. That's not true. Like we don't see Goku having trouble with instant transmission or Kamehameha, at least from what I can remember. And also in Super Saiyan 4 Kid, Goku was not able to take down Goma, but adult Super Saiyan Vegeta almost took him down for a while, and I believe Goku is still stronger than the Vegeta. Yeah, I do agree that Super Saiyan 4 Kid Goku is weaker than Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta as an adult. I explained that in the video. Please explain your videos. Thank you for the comment. All right, let's go to the next one then. Yeah, all right. So this is a comment that I had saved. This is not a question. So like this user, Malakoda9421, he basically explains it. Even in the Broly movie, Goku was able to fight with Broly in his base form after Broly had just gotten done defeating Vegeta as a Super Saiyan God. So that does not make base Goku stronger than Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Like uh, that's just regular toy stuff. They like to make the base forms feel stronger. Like in the manga, you could say that yeah, the base form does feel a lot weaker than Super Saiyan, but in the anime, it does not seem like a 50 times multiplier. So yeah, they just do that kind of thing where the base form of the Saiyans look stronger, but I do not think that is the like intent of the authors. And Jujutsu Joshi does say that these are two different instances, which I understand where he is coming from, because Vegeta clearly did overpower Goma in his Super Saiyan form. Like they had a fist clash, and Super Saiyan Vegeta did overpower Goma, where Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku could not do that. But that's just regular fluff. I do not think that was the intention. Even if you wanted to say that base Vegeta was stronger than Super Saiyan for Mini Goku, what does that really change? That doesn't change much. Like you could just divide all the power levels by 100 or something. All right. So moving on to the next question. FHLO 2000 asks, one question about your GT scaling. Don't you think that the numbers for Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan should be a bit higher? I mean, base Gohan was able to trade blows with a Super Saiyan infected Goten equally until Goten used that super explosive wave and later held his own against Turtle. Was supposed to be stronger than at least Mr. Boo, who is mid Super Saiyan 2 tier. All right, I do not remember Dragon Ball GT that much. But yeah, this is the thing. Like you can see, held his own against Rildo, was able to trade blows. He doesn't defeat anyone in his base form. This is just regular toy stuff where the base forms are shown to be that much stronger, but they don't achieve anything. So, for example, base Gohan does not need to be that strong. Base Goku, on the other hand, defeated Rildo and forced him to transform, and Rildo was stated to be stronger than Buu. So Goku should be stronger, even in his base form. But Gohan, I think he should be roughly on the same level as he was in like Dragon Ball Z, if not just a little bit stronger, since it has been like 10, 15 years since the Buu saga. Okay. Wouldn't a power level 6.72 billion for base Gohan make more sense? Yeah, you could absolutely do that, but I lowball numbers. I only highball them when I feel that it is appropriate. A beginning of GT Goku and Vegeta could be around at least 1 trillion two since base Kid Goku managed to beat both SSD2 Gohan and Goten. They don't need to be, yeah, if you assume that Gohan is that strong, then that would make Goku and Vegeta that strong as well. But like I do not think that Gohan is that strong. Alright, moving on to the next question then. Nol Ram 5270 asks, could you talk about why you think that the base Goku of the Buu saga is not superior to Dabura? The other world saga kind of shows that the base Goku is above Dabura, where Goku being on the same level as Paikuhan, who easily defeated Super Perfect Cell. Alright. So the first point is that that scene is filler, and as I said, I think that Python used a special technique to defeat Cell. Like if you watch that fight once again, you can see that he clearly envelopes himself in flames and then attacks Cell. And other than that, what is there to support Base Goku being that strong? I think Base Goku being that much stronger than everyone else is kind of strange. Even if you think that Base Goku got a lot of quality training, so like he would be that strong. How does that explain Vegeta? Um, I guess you could say, I guess you could come up with the explanation for anything. Vegeta also says that he should be able to defeat Piccolo and Android 18. He thinks he would win the tournament even without transforming into Super Saiyan. So yeah, there is evidence on both sides. Why I believe that Goku in his base form is weaker than Dabura, and I even believe he's weaker than Frieza at full power, is because the only canon statement that we have about base Goku's power is Beerus saying in the Battle of Gods movie, in the Battle of the Gods manga as well, I think, and in the anime. So all three mediums, he tells Goku that as you are now, you cannot defeat Frieza, which means that even after growing this much stronger, Goku is still weaker than Frieza in his base form, and he needs to transform into a Super Saiyan. Now I know there are alternate explanations that Goku was just suppressed, or maybe that line doesn't make sense. But of course, now this is all open to interpretation. There are no like hard facts given about this. So I personally do not think that base Goku is that much stronger than anyone than everyone else. All right, moving on to the next one. Fungi Gamer says if good Supreme Demon King orders Rhymus to create all universes, so it must mean that he's more powerful than Rhymus. No, that is not necessary. Like as this guy also said, PYDXD. It's not clear. Maybe he's a king. That's why everyone needs to listen. Yeah, it doesn't need to be that he is stronger. That's why like he can order him around. Yeah. So he like this comment basically explains it. The good Supreme Demon King does not need to be that strong. I just put him around Dabura's level. This is open to interpretation once again because the good Supreme Demon King is literally featless. Anyways, moving on to the next question. Yeah, so Kevin Saga 3525 asks, This has probably been asked before, but Vegeta versus Super Saiyan for Goku, both versions. So Dragon Ball GT Goku would of course be much stronger than Super Saiyan Vegeta from the Buu saga, because Super Baby Vegeta was stated to be stronger than anything else that Goku had felt up to that point. So Super Baby Vegeta 2 would be stronger than Vegeta. Then Baby as a Great Ape would be stronger, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku was even stronger than that. So Super Saiyan 4 Goku in GT would be stronger than Vegeta in DBZ. And I would okay, if we just talking about if we are just talking about the multipliers, then I think that Super Saiyan 4 is not that big of a boost. Like if we think that Super Saiyan 4 is 10 times Super Saiyan 3, that would make it a 4000 times multiplier. While Vegito in his base form is a 400 times multiplier, uh, given that he's stated to be like stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the guidebooks, and that would make Super Vegito a 20,000 times multiplier. So just Super Vegito would be stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like if they start at the same level. As for Dragon Ball Daima, I think that Super Saiyan 4 is a much smaller multiplier. So Super Vegeta would be stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but I think base Vegeta would be weaker than Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Daima, because Vegeta is just stated to be stronger than Super Saiyan 4, than Super Saiyan 3, and Super Saiyan 4 is of course stronger than Super Saiyan 3 as well. So then it comes up to interpretation. I think Super Saiyan 4 should be stronger. Okay, moving on to the next one. So, Burning Super Saiyan asks, I've always been curious about your stance on Buhan versus Kid Buu. In their base powers, it goes about as suspected. Buhan is stronger, and then suddenly Kid Buu gets a 10 times boost versus the Spirit Bomb, bringing him even above base Vegito and Agri Buhan. Yeah, so the thing is that Super Buu is clearly stronger than Kid Buu. Everything in the manga points to that. But in the anime, there is like there are multiple throwaway lines in the anime, in some of the extra promotional material, that Kid Buu is the strongest Buu ever. He is stronger than that would make him stronger than Buhan, even with his like his boost when he gets angry. So like just for that, I make Kid Buu that strong, and like even if he is that strong, he still gets defeated by the Spirit Bomb. So in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really change anything. Kid Buu, as he's fighting Goku, he is around the same level as Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which is weaker than Super Buu. But like his full power could definitely be much more. Like even you could see in the Dragon Ball Super manga, Oob gives his power to Goku, and he regains Ultra Instinct, and he even gets that giant form. So Kid Buu had a lot of latent power, but like in terms of pure fighting, I think that Super Buu is stronger, and so of course Buhan would also be stronger than him. So like why I do this is like to like appease both interpretations. Like Kid Buu is both weaker and stronger than Super Buu. So like that's why I do it. Okay, thank you for your question, Burning Super Saiyan. Let's move on to the next one. Dragon Ball Dave is a old time commenter. I remember him. So I'm curious about any versions of Boo versus Goma, he asks. Goma is weaker than Dabura and Abra. The third eye was lost because of Dabura. Dabura didn't know what Majin Buu looked like, so Boo threw the demon hammer to chaos. Mm. Yeah, so as I explained about Boo versus Goma, I think that Super Boo is stronger than Goma. Kid Buu versus Goma could go either way. No, not really. I think that if Goku did say that he could defeat Kid Buu as a Super Saiyan 3, so then they must have grown stronger, and so I think that Goma could be stronger than Kid Buu even. Then he asked, that being said, I do not have a big gap between Goku and Vegeta. Mm, okay, I guess I'll have to read this twice. Okay, yeah, so Dave says basically the same thing that I said. Yeah, I agree with everything you said. All right, then let's move on to the next one. Button Masher Dave 100 says, is adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta stronger than mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku? And yeah, the answer is quite clearly yes. I think I did not put him stronger initially, but after rewatching the episode, it seems pretty clear that Super Saiyan 3 at least Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is stronger than mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Next up, Anirvan Chakraborty 3236 asks, can anyone tell me why people keep commenting anti-spiral? I know it's the name of a character, but why anti-spiral? What they want to mean? It is a silly meme that should have died in 2024, but I do not think that it has gone yet. Um, Anti-spiral isn't even that strong, but I guess if people want to keep commenting it, then they can. All right, moving on to the final question by Mystic Magirano. He says, I have one question. After looking over the Boo saga, why do you only have high tier Boo saga characters, example Buhan Vegito, at only galaxy level when we see Buhan threaten to tear apart the universe in his fight with Vegito? They should at least make him and Vegito universal. I like your videos, but do not get your tier system scaling. Okay, thank you, Majirano. That is a good question. So the reason why I do not have them as being universal is because you do not actually need to be universal to threaten the universe. We see with Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, like he could tear through the fabric of space and he could like travel different dimensions. That by itself does not make him universal, like because he's not destroying the universe. To be considered universal, you have to be able to destroy the universe. But so like what Puhan did was basically, for example, like let's take the example of a glass. So like if you have a glass and let's say you have a yeah, so like if you break the glass, then then the contents would be spilled. Like if you have a glass of water, then the water will come out. But you don't need to break the glass for it. You just need to like poke a hole into it, and then even then the contents will spill out. And so like that's the kind of thing that I think that Vegito and Buhan did. They are not really universal. If they were universal, it wouldn't be such a big deal for Goku and Omega Shenron for Super Saiyan God Goku, Omega Shenron, and Beerus to be able to threaten the universe. So I think they're getting there. They are galaxy level, possibly multi galaxy level, and after that, of course, that's very close to being universal. So I do not think they're proper universal, but yeah, they can threaten the universe. That is what I think. All right, and with that, uh, we come to the end of this video. I thank you all for watching. In case you couldn't tell, it has been a long while since I have made a video in front of the camera, voicing over everything and going through and making videos like this. So I hope you still understood what I'm saying. I hope I was able to answer your questions to your satisfaction. And let me know what video you'd like to see next. I'll try to make that. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.